1. Pharmaceutical origins, the birth of Coca-Cola. The beverage was invented in 1886 by pharmacist John Pemberton as a medicinal syrup intended to treat headaches and nervous disorders. It's a fascinating start for a global brand. Pemberton mixed the ingredients in a brass kettle in his backyard before selling the syrup at Jacob's Pharmacy in Atlanta for 5 cents a glass. 2. Early sales, a slow start. In its first year, the beverage sold an average of only 9 glasses per day. This stands in staggering contrast to today's global scale. During that first year, total sales revenue amounted to just about $50, while more than $70 was spent on advertising. Consequently, the company officially ended its first year operating at a loss. 3. Fixed price, the legendary nickel Coke. From 1886 to 1959, the price of a glass or bottle of Coca-Cola remained unchanged at exactly 5 cents. The company maintained this price for over 70 years, despite wars and inflation, thanks to long-term bottling contracts and massive advertising investments centered on that specific price point. It is a phenomenal example of price stability in marketing history. To keep the 5-cent price for so long, the company even lobbied the US government to mint a 7.5-cent coin when costs began to rise, but they were turned down. Ultimately, they chose to keep the price as it was, turning the nickel Coke into a true cultural icon. 4. The name and the script. Frank Robinson's legacy. Pemberton's bookkeeper Frank Robinson did more than just come up with the name. He also hand-lettered the logo in Spencerian script, which is still in use today. Robinson possessed impeccable handwriting and sharp marketing instincts. It was he who decided that the 2 C's would look striking in advertisements. The Spencerian script he chose was the standard style for American business correspondence at the time, but thanks to Robinson, it evolved into the most recognized logo in the world. 5. The secret formula, the world's best-kept recipe. The original recipe is stored in a high-tech vault in Atlanta. Legend has it that only 2 top executives know the secret. This remains one of the most guarded mysteries in the marketing world. The secret ingredient, famously known as merchandise 7 times, is surrounded by countless urban legends. To fuel public intrigue, the company moved the recipe in 2011 from a bank vault to a purpose-built high-tech vault at the World of Coca-Cola Museum in Atlanta. While skeptics argue that modern chemists could easily deconstruct the beverage's components, the secret formula remains a powerhouse promotional tool. 6. Cocaine, the kick in the original kick. In the very beginning, the beverage's formula included coca leaf extract, approximately 9 milligrams per glass. However, in 1903, this was replaced with spent leaves that had the narcotic effects removed. This historical fact often shocks modern consumers, but in the late 19th century, coca extract was a common ingredient in many toning pharmaceutical drinks. While the exact amount of cocaine in the early recipe remains a subject of debate, the company officially switched to using decocainized leaves over 120 years ago. 7. The iconic bottle, designed to be recognized in the dark. The contour bottle was developed in 1915 with a very specific brief. Designers were tasked with creating a shape so distinctive that it could be recognized by touch in the dark, or even if it was shattered on the ground. It stands as one of the most successful design challenges in history. Interestingly, the designers from the Root Glass Company drew inspiration from the shape of a cocoa pod, mistakenly believing it was an ingredient in the drink, which actually used coca leaves and cola nuts. The result was the famous hobble skirt or contour bottle, which became the first commercial product in history to be granted trademark status solely for its shape. 8. The first vending machine, cold cola on the go. In 1929, the company introduced its first vending machine for chilled bottles, known as the Glasscock cooler. This innovation allowed the beverage to be sold at gas stations and in shops, without the need for a clerk's assistance. The introduction of the Glasscock cooler in 1929 was a true revolution. Before this, Coca-Cola was primarily sold in pharmacies or specialized kiosks, where a vendor would manually retrieve a bottle from an icebox. This machine made the drink truly accessible on the go. It was simple, the top held ice for cooling, while the bottom featured special racks for empty bottles. Interestingly, the early models didn't have coin slots. They relied on a trust system or payment to a gas station attendant, but they successfully trained the public to expect cold soda anywhere. 9. The red color, avoiding the taxman. The red color of the syrup barrels was originally used so that tax inspectors could distinguish them from barrels containing alcohol. This practical move eventually evolved into one of the brand's most recognizable elements. In the late 19th century, alcohol was heavily taxed. To prevent customs and tax officials from raising unnecessary questions during transport, Coca-Cola began painting its non-alcoholic syrup barrels a bright, vibrant red. Later, this shade became the official company color, known as Coca-Cola Red. Interestingly, there is no exact match for it in the International Pantone Color Registry, as it is a unique blend of several different pigments. 10. Santa Claus. How a brand defined a legend. The modern image of a jolly Santa in a red and white suit was popularized by Coca-Cola advertising campaigns in the 1930s, created by artist Haddon Sundblom. This is one of the most powerful examples of a brand's influence on global culture. Before Sundblom began illustrating Santa for Coca-Cola, the character was often depicted in various ways, sometimes as a stern elf, and other times as a tall, thin man wearing robes of different colors, ranging from blue to green. Sundblom based his Santa on his friend, a retired salesman named Lou Prentice, giving him a warm smile and twinkling eyes. Thanks to the company's annual Christmas advertisements, the red and white suit and the image of the cheerful plump man became the worldwide standard. 11. Ubiquity, the universal language. The Coca-Cola brand is considered the second most recognized term in the world, trailing only the word "okay." This is an incredible indicator of globalization. Research confirms that more than 94% of the world's population recognizes the red and white logo and the name itself. Essentially, the brand has transcended linguistic and cultural barriers, becoming a kind of universal language for hospitality and refreshment. Even in the most remote corners of the planet, from Himalayan villages to the Sahara Desert, the familiar logo can be found.